Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about my finance journey before 2020 and after 2020. The reason why I'm doing this, before 2020, I was financially broke, but within few year time, I'm able to overcome and become a debt free. And to do that, I was actually change my mindset. Some of the bad habit I have, I completely changed and I apply few step and process. And also I will start investing on something to create much better wealthy as well. So in this video, I want to talk about all of those. And if you want to find more about that, please keep watching till end of this video. And keep in mind, I'm not a personal finance advisor. This video purely from my experience, what are the things that I apply to become a better version of myself. So maybe watching this video can help you. So please keep watching till end of the video. Now, let's get into this video. The first thing I want to talk about the background story. Now, before 2020, I did have a well-paid job. With the amount I earned, I could live peacefully without any debt at all. But for some reason, I can see I was completely broke and I have used all my credit card as well. Every month I feel that. And I realized something went wrong, okay? So then I realized I need to change my mindset. Some of the habit that I have to change. By doing only, I'm able to become a debt free and also I can create much better wealthy as well. So to do that, I was first identify some of my bad habits. So now if I want to talk about what are the bad habits I had, maybe you might have as well. And if you want to change, that could help as well. So some of the bad habits I had was whenever I see things which I liked, without any question, I quickly go and buy them. But then few days later, maybe few weeks later, I will be realizing it's a waste of money. I shouldn't be invested on. And that's the very bad habit, because a lot of people, what they do, if they like something properly, they might see their friend might bought it. And when they see that, they probably like it. And then they want to buy themselves as well. So, if you look at in social media, majority of people, what they do, they buy things and they post it. And when the friends see and they also want to keep match them, they want to buy exact same thing, right? And that's the bad habit. Similar thing I had as well. So I always buy new thing no matter how much that costs. So new version of me, I don't do that at all. So normally if I want to buy something, what I normally do for the 7 days in a row, every single day in the morning, I ask myself, do I need to buy that product or not? So if I keep asking 7 days, after 7 days, if I still feel that I need to buy, then only I buy. If not, then I don't buy. But the previous version don't like that. If I want something, I quickly go and buy. So that's the one of the bad habit I changed myself. Second one, minimalism. So if you want to buy at home, like if you are living in a rented property, maybe your own property, you don't need to buy everything in one go. If you want to buy everything in one go, you probably gonna buy with some of your money that you have, some of the money you may be saved, some of the money that you're using from a credit card or something like that. And that's the one of the mistake I always do in the past. So these days I keep myself minimalism. So in my house, I buy the thing that I really need them, otherwise I don't buy. For example, even right now, if you look at, I don't even have a television right now. Why I need a television? I don't need it, because even if I have, I'm not gonna watch it, right? So I'm not gonna buy. So things like that. So always keep yourself minimalism as possible, and that will help as well. Another bad habit I always have, buying brand clothes. Now if you look at, there are quality clothes you can buy for a cheaper price as well. When you can do, why you want to buy a brand cloth? The difference with quality cloth was the brand cloth almost same, but the logo gonna be different, right? So that's why I realized I don't need to spend any money on the brand cloth. Wearing a brand cloth, people, you want to show off, right? Why you want to show off? Rather get a quality clothing with a cheaper price. Maybe you don't need the brand, right? So that's why I changed myself. So keep that in mind. Now the final one is the most important one, which I spend on many things, especially buying subscription, buying games, buying books, buying services. Whenever I buy all of these, most time I end up not even use them, so which is a waste of money, right? So in order to solve all this problem, what I did, I create Excel sheet, first identifying the thing where I'm spending, what are the things I don't really need it anymore, how could I cancel them, okay? And then I create another sheet with where I need to pay them, all my credit card, all my loan, wherever I need to pay them, I put a list, and then I set each month how much I want to pay, how quickly I can pay them as well. And then finally, I also break down into what is my emergency fund, how much money I need to save, how much money I need to invest. I put all breakdown, and then I follow for the next 3 years. And after 3 years, I become a debt free, but also I'm able to create my wealth multiple times as well. So I'm going to show that using the spreadsheet. I want to quickly give you the demo. But before that, if you like this video so far, please like this video for the YouTube algorithm, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel as well. So now I want to quickly show you my Excel sheet. How do I lay out, how this template look like properly? You can do a similar, maybe you can even buy yourself from other website, or even if you need my template, let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so now let's get into this my sheet. So this is my Excel sheet where there are few tabs you can see on the bottom, but I want to show you this unnecessary spend tab, and then also I want to show you the finance tab as well, and also I want to show you the my sale growth tab as well in this video. In the future video, I can show you about crypto, my investment portfolio, etc, etc. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you here, unnecessary spend. Now you see there are 18 different things I put it here, but there are many other things as well. Most of them I really need them, I don't really need, I'm able to cancel them, so I didn't include it. But here the most important one, see here the Cineworld, for example. In UK, we have a membership you can buy, and each month when you pay, you can watch unlimited movie, right? And at the time, I thought it's really useful because sometimes I go cinema more than 3 to 4 times, right? These days, I don't want to go to movie because wasting my time. Within those 3 to 3 hours, I can do much other work and I can make money as well. So I don't really do that. So I realized, what's the point of having this membership? So I canceled that, right? And then there are, Microsoft Server, which is like more the web hosting, like if you want to host your website and stuff like that. I really still need it. Maybe in the future I might be cancelled, but I'm holding that. Road tax, if you want to drive a car, you need to pay them, and the internet you need. And again, it's a lottery. This is one of the lazy way to thinking that you can make money or you can create your wealth, which I realize is a bad habit. Hard work always pay off anyway, so I can cancel the lottery as well. Paying £22 a month, which is so bad as well. And there is another other thing, like, for example, insurance. I do have a multiple insurance, so I thought, why I need to pay this? I cancelled that. There are a few other things on the bottom. You can see here VIQ, which is I'm a YouTuber, so I need this tool originally. Now I don't really need it because I know what I need to do, so I even cancel that. Spending £40 a month, so bad. Eating out, one of the highlight, because every time I go out, I always eat out, which is, I put average around £10 a day kind of thing, but sometimes I even spend like 50, 60, even £100, right? Which is so bad. And I realized, why should I eat out all the time? If I reduce my spend, I could be, much better. So, around £200 I could even save each month. So I don't do anymore. There is a bad habit about drinking coffee outside. Drinking coffee is, sometimes, I even want to stop it. It's a bad habit. But every time I go out, at least once time I buy. Every more than 21 day, I still go to work every single day. And every day, if I spend nearly £4 to £5, I nearly spend about £80 as well. So instead of spending £80 a month, I can easily buy a coffee making machine. I can keep it in my office. It's around £40 to £60. That's a long-term investment. So I don't even need to spend £80 per month as well, right? So things like that. So I cancel it. So, and also clothing, I also don't buy any more brand clothes. I buy a normal clothes, which is a more decent quality product as well. But again, I spend very little. I don't put any number. But if you look overall, nearly £600 a month I'm spending on something that I don't really need. Out of that, I kept able to save nearly £400 a month. Think about if you can save £400 a month from anything that you spend, how big that money is, right? So that's what my first step is. To do that, I was actually using my bank statement, and I was go through one by one every month what I spend on. I was looking for 6-month history, and I come up with this list. Okay, one of the bad habit most of the people have, when they spend money, they don't spend with cash. They normally spend with the bank card, which is a good thing because you can easily go and track them. But what they don't do, that every time they spend, they are very scared to go and check the bank statement, looking what are the amount they spend, why they spend, that kind of thing, because they always worry about that. That's a bad habit. So I would say, whenever you spend, maybe once a week, maybe you have to review your bank statement and see where the money go, how much money you have left, etc, etc. That will help you to visualize, are you doing right or wrong, and then you can change accordingly. Okay, that's the mistake I also did. But nowadays, every week I normally review my bank statement to see where the money goes as well. And now with this list, I could easily cancel off them and start saving almost £400 a month as well. Now, let me show you my finance tab, and I want to show you how do I manage my finance by breakdown. Okay, so if I go to my finance tab, you can see here I list all the things I need to do action around. For example, my first four of them are my credit card. I need to make a payment for those, and then I have saving. I have my company information where I need to transfer some money for to pay my accountant and etc. But then rent, DVLA for my car, like around electricity and gas, council tax and petrol and so on and so on. When I list all of these, I also have a cell to put my total salary here. When I do that, every cell will be autofill for me to tell me how much money I need to pay on what. Okay, and by doing that, I don't need to do much work at all. But I also have in this cell all my outstanding. If you look at my total outstanding debt was nearly £14,000 before 2020. But after 2020, within 3 years, I clear all my debt and I've become more financially stable as well. And also when I list this thing, I know what are my minimum payout. So if this is the minimum payout, I decide how much money I want to pay each of them each month. For example, if I put 500 here, then I will know how much extra payment I need to make. So this is set up by direct debit each month, automatically that will be taken. But £332 I need to pay extra by manually. By doing that, I will be paying £500 a month, which means I can pay off my debt nearly quicker. Because the problem with credit card mainly, you know that, right? So if you have this amount, you pay the minimum pay, which is going to be reduced by £168, but the next month they put interest on top of that. So you look like you will be paying less capital, lot interest. For example, here for this one, I'm nearly paying £118 as a interest only. So think about it. If I pay £168, I basically pay off my capital £50. So this is going to carry on. You're not going to pay out this amount within next 5 to 10 years, because credit card company, they always charge interest on top of interest, right? So you not able to pay them all of them immediately. It will take a while. So that's why you need to pay extra money to reduce your total outstanding, and that way you will pay less interest, pay more capital as well. So that's why I start doing, and I end up making sure I paid off more my debt. Because if you keep on paying only a minimum, you're never gonna pay off nothing really. Okay, so you're paying so much money for the bank itself. So one of the other strategy I did was I took some credit card give you 0% interest, and you can take the money out. So you take the big amount and pay one of them or two of them, and then you pay just one of them, because first 2 year, maybe 1 year, you don't need to pay no interest at all. So you can do that way as well. Now I will be making another video about credit card, how you can pay off quickly, how can you pay less interest, maybe accessing some money from another credit card and paying 0 interest, but then using the money you can pay off other credit card as well. So stay tuned for that video. But again, in order to pay off my credit card, this is what I did. I start paying extra pay, reducing other spending, and then I end up become a debt free as well. Now other thing I want to talk about, I was break down my spending breakdown, such as how much money I want to use for payment, how much money I want to save for emergency, how much money I want to spend on stock, how much money I want to invest on crypto, personal entertainment, saving, and personal growth as well. After I put all together, I know how much money I need to pay on where and what, and then I become much better in finance as well. Now I want to talk about this stock investment and crypto investment. Before I talk about these two, if you think about majority of people, what actually they do, they save so much money, but they keep in the bank in saving account. When you do that, what actually happens, bank will use your money to make more money, but then they will pay you 0.1, maybe 0.5% interest for you. So imagine if you got £10,000, you may get maybe £5 per year, maybe maximum £50 per year, right? And what's the use of that? But bank, using your £10,000, they make over 100,000, maybe even lot money with your money, because they will issue that give it to some other people like a loan. Maybe they use to invest on something, they make more money. That's what they actually do. So rather than that, you could invest on very stable stock, maybe for example ETF, maybe dividend stock. If you invest on, you will make more money, and also the money can become much better. Maybe that can even grow, because when you keep your money, the money value will lose as well. That's what we call inflation, right? So that could happen as well. That's what majority of people do. They just keep in the bank and they don't invest on. So, like normally rich people say money need to work for us, and poor people always think we need to work for the money. And that's the different mindset we have. So if you want to create your wealthy, you always think about money need to work for you. And if you want to do that, then you need to look for investment opportunities, such as, stock, maybe crypto, real estate investment, maybe pay-to-pay investment, whatever the investment is, more safer way investment out there, and you have to find those. Now, if you're thinking about stock investment, which is much better and safer because you can manipulate, is drive based on company growth, company finance sheet. Based on that, you can easily identify a stable stock as well. If you buy them, you can be more safe. But also there is another option called dividend stock that is also much better because you can earn twice as well. One of them, when you buy a stock, you can sell the stock later time and make more money with it. Also, dividend stock, what actually is do, it will give you appreciation payout each and every year, such as some company pay every quarter, some company pay every 6 months, some company pay every 1 year. And they give you interest such as 6%, maybe 8%, maybe 10%, whatever the amount is, you can earn regularly, continually until you selling those stock. So that is much more safer. Now, if you think about crypto investment, it is high risky investment, but you can double your money from 2x, 3x, 5x, even 100x. You can easily do if you know what you are doing. Some of the really good projects, such as Cardano, even Bitcoin, Ether, Solana. There are so many projects out there made over 100x in a short amount of time as well. Every 4 years they normally have a cycle, and if you see a bull run, you can easily see a lot of the altcoin can make you from 10 to 50 to 100x as well. But keep in mind, highly risk. There are more than 10,000 different token or project out there in crypto, but majority of them fail. There are only few selected project is kind of really success. So you have to think about when you need to invest, when you need to be taken out. Normally the strategy I apply, I invest on crypto, wait for maybe 2, 3, maybe 5x. As soon as I have about 2 to 5x, I take my initial investment and wait for right time to sell. I don't really wait for long. If you wait for long, there are high chance that you can even lose your money as well. So you have to play properly in order to make money in crypto. But crypto is a manipulated version because people can pump the coin and they can sell and they walk away. And by doing, you can lose your money as well. So you have to be very careful, but a good way to make quick money as well. Okay, so that's the other thing that you need to know, which is the more safer. Play safe and invest on the right thing and make money as well. If you don't do that, keeping money in the saving account, you're not going to become a wealthy. You will be end up getting 9 to 5 check and then constantly live till 6 years. Maybe you get retirement, get small money there. Maybe you might enjoy after when you get old. Why you want to wait till old time? If you want to enjoy, you need to enjoy a bit early as well. So that's why if you want to retire early, you have to think about become a debt free. That's one version. The second one, try to create your wealth by investing on something rather than keeping and saving. That's what I would say. But anyway, this is not a finance advisor. I'm not a finance advisor as well. So do your personal research and diligence before invest on anything like that as well. But anyway, guys, I hope this video adds some value. If it really adds some value, please consider like this video for YouTube algorithm. But also make sure to subscribe to my channel. There are so many finance videos I want to make, crypto videos and personal growth as well. So hopefully that will give you some tips. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in another video. Until then, you guys take care and goodbye.